Alright guys, I'm gonna make a quick little video for y'all. Got a request from a viewer to show how to put on and remove a Daniel Defense stock. I'm gonna go ahead and remove my upper receiver just to make it easier to swing around. And sorry, I am in my son's room right now, but it's the only place I can get that was quiet for the time being. But let's see. Alright, so the Daniel Defense stock. I love the stock, the way it feels, the way it shoots. Also got the Daniel Defense foregrip, or pistol grip. I do got the foregrip also, but alright, if you look right here on the actual button to slide it back and forth, when you go to take it off, you got to get to that rear position, farthest position back. Now this back part right here is actually what pushes on the pin to move it positions. So when you pull that up, you can see it pushes down on it. Well, you got to get that pin completely past the back side of this. You got to clear that to get it all the way off. You'll look, you can see a little gap above that. You got to push this back. You got to pull this up, try to get it back and down. You can see that's on an angle, so you actually got to slide this button down that angle to get it to pull the pin all the way down enough to clear to actually come off or to go on. So one way I found to do it, this button has some little ledges on the side. So if you take your hands, put the weapon in your hand on this bottom piece, you can get a little bit of leverage on those buttons, but not a whole lot. So you got to push this up, and then while pushing up, let's see if I can do this in frame. You got to try to get it back. You can see right there I got all that space cleared, and it'll come all the way off. It is a little tricky. You do got to get a lot of force on it. Then putting it back on, push it till it gets to that back wall. Now it's got to clear that back wall to actually get to the positions for the pin to line up to hold itself on. If not, it'll just slide back off. So again, push up on it, and now I got it cleared again. I think sometimes it looks like it's all the way there, but it just needs a little ledge to get all the way over. Alright. Now I can't get it back on. But basically yeah, that's how you get it off. You gotta do the same thing to get it on. I'm gonna try to do it one more time. It's just kinda hard to do it holding it, trying to stay in frame with the camera. Trying to look. I don't know what you could use. You can see the bottom side. That's the pin. That's got to pull down enough to clear. this back ledge. If you could get something under that to grip it and actually pull down, and be a little easier. It'd be nice if they made a little tool, because then you would just need to hook it on, pull it down enough, and pop it. I can't think of nothing in my toolbox right now that would work without screwing up the button. But let's try one more time. There we go. So it does work, and it is kind of tricky. Quickly show y'all a Daniel Defense or a Magpul stock. You may have a Magpul and be trying to switch to the Daniel Defense. It's the same design. The clips are right here. I mean, it's just different ergonomics how they have you. These pins actually stick out a little bit farther, so you got to grip them to pull it all the way down to clear the back of the stock. And same thing, you can see at the bottom there's a little bit of space. You got to get these pins all the way down to clear that space, get it on and off. If you look on here, you got space at the top. You can see this hole is kind of angled. You got to get that pushed up, and you can see now it'll kind of go down a little bit. You got to try to get a hold of these ledges while pushing up and back and down at the same time. And sometimes it looks like you're all the way there, but you're just normally, like, I'll notice I'll have all the space cleared on this side and I'll just have a little bit on this side. I was just uneven in the pressure to actually get that pin completely down. But yeah, that's how you put on and remove a Daniel Defense stock. Not the easiest, but just a quick little overview. I know there's not a whole lot of videos on there. People that have one that want to try to remove it to clean it or change out their back plate. Maybe they got a different strap adapter that they want on here or something. But yeah, just a quick little how to get that Daniel Defense stock on and off.